So do you shower every day? Well, it's a hot topic, and a new article has us begging the question. So we brought in our medical expert, Dr. Payal Kohli, to break it all down. Dr. Kohli, hello, welcome.
Hi guys, how you doing?
I was going to clap it up for you, Doc.
We'll get a clap. Okay, Dr. Kohli. A professor at the London School of Hygiene and Topical Medicine says showering too often could harm your skin. Can that really happen?
I'm interested to hear your thoughts, but too much of a good thing, guys, is a bad thing. So yes, if you shower too often, and we have data that comes from hospitals and nurses who wash their hands too often, their skin can get cracked, and it can actually increase the risk of infection, because when you have breakdown of the skin, we also get rid of the good bacteria that live on our skin. We get rid of the oils, and it dries out. But I want to be clear, I don't want people walking around stinky saying Dr. Kohli told us not to shower, because showering is good for you. It's good for your emotional health. It's good to get rid of all of that bad bacteria on your skin. It's good to get rid of the dead skin cells, and how often you shower should actually be changing over the course of your life, depending on what you're doing.
So is twice a day too much? What's too much?
It can be too much depending on what you're doing. So if you're sitting at a desk all day like Dr. Jackson over here, twice a day might be too much.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you're running around working in a garden or working in a hospital or playing sports or doing something else that creates a lot of that bad bacteria or clogs your pores or what have you, it might make sense to kind of slough off all that dead skin and shower twice a day. Your age, it also matters, because as we get older, we want to maintain hygiene, because we can have urine infections, we can have more yeast infections, all of those types of things if we're not cleaning regularly, especially down there. But when we're babies, we don't need to necessarily bathe every single day, because we're not exposed to as many dirty things.
Oh, we just had a viewer that Brandon Allen said, I need a sponge bath from Nurse Sam.
No. Guess we have your costume for next year. Yeah. Super creepy.
So Nurse Sam, sponge baths are not as effective at getting rid of the bacteria.
I don't think he cares.
I don't think Brandon cares about the hygiene behind it. Yeah, Brandon Allen. You're a sickie. All right, here we go. I want to ask you about sleep. There's a new study that says getting better sleep can increase professional ambitions in women, but it showed no changes in men. Why do you think this is?
Yes, ladies, this is in fact true, and I think we don't know exactly why. We think it might be either behavioral or biological. So behavioral, when we sleep better, we're less emotionally labile, we're less likely to get upset, we're more likely to be able to focus and think clearly. So we think that might have something to do with it. But sleeping better may also change the way our motivational centers work in our brains. So getting a good night's rest may make us more motivated, because our motivational centers are triggered by different things than there are for men. But for me, what this means is that I have control. If I want to do better at work and have more motivations, I can change my sleep habits, my meditation habits, and all of that translates into me having control over how I do in my professional environment.
So what about us men?
We have no ambition.
We have no ambition and we have no control.
No.
I guess I'll get up today.
I'll follow a dream.
You're even coming to work if you win the lottery, so you have plenty of motivation already.
There we go. Win that billion.
Jeff here is who we need to work on.
I'm going to leave it there.
Okay, if you have a question for Dr. Kohli, write us. We could read your question on air. Thanks so much, Dr.
Brandon
Kohli.
Just like Brandon.